Hey everybody, ModelMan here, and in the last video of 26 seconds long, the French satellite didn't get much attention. Just the briefest description of where it was going and where it was at. So at this point, I still have that one attached there, and I have one more sitting on the table right there. The other two I'm going to have to make new ones for, and they go here and there. However, as we last left it, I'm doing some repairs, and as you can see over here with that circle and over here with this circle, those need to be fixed. It turns out there may be a really lucky coincidence, and whatever Model Master Gray this main body is, it may happen to be an exact match for Rust-Oleum's Iced Gray, Matte Iced. I'll have to check the name in the next video. But this is a repair panel here, and this is the Model Master there. So in person it doesn't quite show the same as on camera. On camera, maybe this gray is looking a little more yellow than that gray right there. Tough to say. But it may be good enough that I can give a lot of this model a new pass, such as all the damage here, the damage there. That really needs to be filed down first. That's just a little ugly from real sloppy glue application. So if I can fix a lot of that, that'll be real handy. And one other thing I have to fix: when taping things off, I stupidly put some tape over the decal and lost it. So I'm gonna have to recreate that. Right now, this is just about waiting for me to throw it back into the paint booth and see how good this latest repair with the Ava's epoxy is. This is the third or fourth paint in this area alone. I think this area here is most telling for how good a match this Rust-Oleum is, because in between here and in between there, that's the difference between the two, and it's not a lot. Not a lot at all. And that's handy because dollar for dollar, that Rust-Oleum is a lot cheaper. You're going to get 3 to 4 times as much for the same price, essentially. So what'll be happening with this model, and I won't bore you with the details of actually showing it, is basically masking this off, painting it, checking the surface, sand it down if I need to. One option I may do is get some really thin styrene sheet and just cut a square and put it over those two pieces just to hide them. That would certainly be an easy enough option, but not accurate to the original model, of course. Alright, and here is the current state of things. It's not too bad. The aft here is definitely better than the forward section. Not quite invisible, but awful close. And over here I got a little bit of work to do. Now that everything's all patched over, basically I can either take a razor blade like this or the back of it and kind of scrape away the highlights. Then I'll probably get a really small flat file and just go over that really quickly and try and bring that down. So I'm considering leaving these silver flecks here and this damage in here, it looks like a bit of a few meteor strikes, for example. I do like the effect, and I like the way it looks. Now that I'm looking at it here, there's the seam running through there. I could probably hide this one a little better, and that one's not too bad. I might be able to work some of those. If I feel like it, I'll get to that. This color here is a little more of a neutral gray, while this one here is just a bit yellower. I can still use it for repairs elsewhere, so for example over on this section there's 3 different grays, more of a white, kind of a tan, and then the gray itself, and that goes all around with a darker gray thrown in. So on this side, even though there are no panel lines, I'll just mask these guys off and spray that in there, and hopefully it'll look good as new. I will be doing a bit of sanding first though, that's really rough.